The roar of engines, the smell of burning rubber, and the thrill of speed. Formula One is back, and the 2025 season promises to be one of the most exciting yet. With pre-season testing underway at the Bahrain International Circuit, we finally get our first proper look at the new cars that will battle it out on the track this year. But how new are these cars really? And what changes have teams made to gain that crucial edge over their rivals? Let's take a deep dive into the 2025 F1 cars, examining the design choices, technical innovations, and strategic decisions that could shape the season. From Ferrari's bold suspension switch to Williams' cost-saving tactics, there's a lot to unpack. So, grab your coffee, settle in, and let's explore the fascinating world of F1 engineering. Ferrari's big gamble, pull rod front suspension. Ferrari has been the talk of the paddock, not just because of Lewis Hamilton's high-profile move to the team, but also due to some significant technical changes. The most notable? The switch from a push rod to a pull rod front suspension layout. At first glance, this might seem like a minor tweak, but it's a big deal. The pull rod design lowers the car's center of gravity, which can improve aerodynamic performance. However, it also makes the car harder to work on, as key suspension components are now tucked away at the bottom of the chassis. This change is all about aerodynamics, not handling, and it's a risky move for Ferrari in the final year of the current technical regulations. Why take such a risk? Ferrari is clearly going all out for 2025, aiming to give Hamilton a shot at that elusive 8th World Championship. While other teams are already focusing on the 2026 rule changes, Ferrari is doubling down on this season. Will it pay off? Only time will tell. The Red Bull influence, side pods and cooling systems. If there's one car that has shaped the design of the 2025 grid, it's last year's Red Bull. The team's innovative side pod design, featuring a distinctive overbite shape, has been widely copied. This design, with its vertical and horizontal slits for cooling, has proven to be highly effective, and many teams have adopted similar layouts. Ferrari, for example, has embraced the P-shaped side pod design, though they've opted not to split the ducts like Red Bull. The result is a car that looks strikingly similar to the Red Bull, at least in terms of its side profile. This isn't surprising. Red Bull's dominance in recent years has made their design philosophy the benchmark for the rest of the grid. But Red Bull hasn't stood still. They've continued to refine their cooling system, making it even more complex. This relentless pursuit of perfection is what keeps them at the front of the pack. The question is, can anyone catch up? Williams and Alpine, playing the long game. While Ferrari is going all in for 2025, other teams are taking a different approach. Williams and Alpine, for example, are focusing on the future. Both teams have opted to carry over significant parts of their 2024 cars, saving resources for the 2026 rule changes. Williams is using the same monocoque as last year, with a heavy aerodynamic upgrade package. They've also switched to a push rod rear suspension, a move driven by both aerodynamic and performance demands. This decision allows them to focus on developing their 2026 car, where they hope to make a bigger impact. Alpine, meanwhile, has stuck with the same chassis and major components as last year. Their 2025 car is essentially an upgraded version of the 2024 model, with a few aerodynamic tweaks. This conservative approach is all about preparing for the new Mercedes power unit in 2026 as they bid farewell to Renault. Both teams are making a calculated bet. By sacrificing short-term gains, they hope to position themselves as frontrunners when the new regulations come into play. It's a risky strategy, but one that could pay off handsomely. Mercedes, finally embracing the Red Bull philosophy. Mercedes has long been known for its innovative designs, but in recent years, they've struggled to match Red Bull's pace. For 2025, they've taken a page out of Red Bull's playbook, adopting a similar side pod design. The zero-pod concept is gone, and in its place is a more conventional, Red Bull-inspired layout. This change marks a significant shift in Mercedes' approach. After years of sticking to their own design philosophy, they've finally conceded that Red Bull's way might be the right way. It's a humbling moment for a team that once dominated the sport, but it could also be the key to their resurgence. Mercedes' 2025 car still has a few secrets up its sleeve, and we're likely to see more updates as the season progresses. For now, though, it's clear that they're following the trends set by Red Bull. Will it be enough to close the gap? Only time will tell. Sauber, preparing for the Audi era. Sauber is another team looking to the future. With Audi set to take over at the end of the year, the team is focusing on 2026. Their 2025 car features some interesting design elements, including a beautifully engineered undercut on the side pods and some clever cooling details. As the team with the most wind tunnel time for 2026, Sauber is in a strong position to develop a competitive car for the new regulations. Their current car is a stopgap, designed to keep them in the fight while they prepare for the Audi era. It's a smart move, but one that requires patience from both the team and their fans. What does this mean for the 2025 season? The 2025 season is shaping up to be a fascinating mix of short-term ambition and long-term planning. Ferrari is going all out to win this year, while teams like Williams, Alpine, and Sauber are already looking ahead to 2026. Red Bull remains the team to beat, with their design philosophy influencing the entire grid. For fans, this means a season full of intrigue. Will Ferrari's gamble pay off? Can Mercedes close the gap to Red Bull? And which teams will emerge as frontrunners when the new regulations come into play? One thing is certain. The 2025 F1 season is going to be one to remember. So, buckle up and get ready for a thrilling ride. The cars are on the track, the engines are roaring, and the battle for supremacy is about to begin. The 2025 F1 cars are a testament to the sport's relentless pursuit of innovation. From Ferrari's bold suspension switch to Williams' cost-saving tactics, every team is making strategic decisions that could shape their future. As we head into the new season, the stakes are higher than ever. What do you think? Will Ferrari's gamble pay off? Can anyone challenge Red Bull's dominance? And which team are you most excited to watch this year? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more updates as the season unfolds. The race is on. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 F1 cars, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more F1 insights, analysis, and updates. Which team do you think has the best shot at winning this season? Let me know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.